what's going on. That's really annoying. Well, hopefully this won't happen again. Alright, so if you just got a notification that I'm back live, it's because my stream broke. Went to put my kid to bed and it just... So anyways, doing the machine 2,000,000 by Hack the Box. We've done some enumeration. Well, did that just break on... Did that break for you, Zoe? Because this broke for me. This was frustrating. Alright, let's get this show back on the road. Sorry, everyone. Of course it broke. Came back from putting my kid to bed and it was like your stream key was broken or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so we have a few things here which I can add here. So we go faf directory. If I can spell. So we most likely have a directory here, register, API, logout 404, and invite. Alright, so the API we're not authorized to view. We have a redirect here and the logout. What script do you use to add to Etsy host? I don't use a script. There is some like commands that you can do that makes it a little bit easier. So let me just have a look at my notes. Where is it? Can't remember where exactly it is. Where we go? So this command here. Let me just put that in chat. Man, I am not having a good day with this. Try that again. Oh, you were showing you mine. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's change this to 2,000,000. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Alright, and now we will do, just in case, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look. Okay, sec lists. Share. Do I not have that? I don't have sec lists. I had sec lists on this machine. Is it in my op folder? Ah, that's where it is. Okay. All right, so what we'll do, so we'll go opt, seclist, discovery, DNS, bitquark. What was that IP address? And we want to do, so we want to do some virtual hosting enumeration as well. Just to make sure we are not missing some sort of subdomain. And that's way too much. All right, so while that's running, let's have a look at the website. All right, so we have hack the box, penetration testing. In order to join, you should have an entry-level challenge that is presented here. If you are unable to hack the invite process, you will probably won't be able to do much after joining also. The other thing is I need to open this in my Burp Suite container. Here's a really nifty trick. Firefox, the amazing Firefox, has developed this extension called containers. You can create, they're all kind of like sandbox from each other, and you can configure them to have proxy stuff. So like you can proxy traffic. So I've set one up for Burp Suite or for Kaido, and then you can change the proxy settings here and point it to your web app pen testing proxy, which is just phenomenal. Which means you don't need to be like, you could even set up 2 different proxied things for testing 2 accounts in the same browser, which is just super cool. Anyways, nerding out right here, but let's have a look. That's a really cool background. Anyways, let's have a look. We have invite API. Have a look. So we have API v1 invite verify. So I reckon we could potentially fuzz this endpoint, this API endpoint. Let me just see if I can change this setting. Great. All right, let's do that to 20. And that to 20. No, we'll do that to 25. That is huge, but we can actually see it now. is a little bit too big for me. What was it? 20. And we'll just leave that at like 15. That's a bit better. Alright, HTB history. Let's make that bigger. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, so let's go back down here. Let's fuzz. So we've got no subdomains there. But what we can do fuzzing API. Do we have an API one? No. Discovery. What do we got? Actions lowercase, endpoints, objects. I don't remember what these are, but we can just do this. Let's just give that a go. Nope. Nope. Does the word lick suck or do I suck? That's the question. Actions, lowercase. What do we got? Objects? No, nothing. I just need to visually see this. Okay, let's open this up. Sec lists. We have fuzzing. Don't think that's what I want. Discovery, web content. What are these? Don't really like those. You know, I might do this manually. So we have daily owns there. Stats. Machines. Thinking this might have what was that? invite? No. No. Valid, valid. Did I just do that? Invite, no. Nothing for invite. What about, yeah, no. Make invite code, there we go. Hello, curiously. So what is that? Let me go back to this. And what I will do is screenshot this. And then potential API endpoint for retrieving the invite code. So then we'll look here. There's a script near the end. And just make this a bit bigger. So we've got verify form. Gonna make a post request with JSON, data, form data, URL. So if we put in a random code there, we have captured the request. I'll send that to replay, which is basically the same as repeater. Let me just all right, so that's that. What was the other one? Make invite code. Invite code. Oh. That's not right. What else have we got here? Verify invite code, make invite code. Just trying to think whether we want to brute force this or we don't. question is, how many like characters is it? Yeah, front end. Let's have a look around, because we might be missing something. No? Let's do this. Cool. Right. That didn't like that. Nope, we want to go here. So that takes us back there. We have that, and we have the hack the box front end. Do we have hack the box? Front page. We don't have this. Might be a bit easier to read here. What? Anyways, we will look here. So maybe invite. Code. Not there. Superman 131. I don't know. It just died. So I had to start a new one. I apologize. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the API endpoint, and I'm a bit confused. does that do? Yeah, so that's why we did that. Okay. I can't believe I'm only like 20 minutes into this and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stuck. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look at this. So we have how many ports? 2. What is the name of the JavaScript file loaded? That was, where are you? There. On the invite page is this. What JavaScript function on the invite page returns the first hint about how to get an invite code? Don't include this in the answer. Okay. Let me just copy this into a more readable. Okay. Function. String 36. Replace something with a string if nothing replaced with it while C. This is regex, and I don't know anything about regex. That is okay. You know why? Because we can learn. Man. What function on the invite page? Oh, on the invite page. Where are you? There you are. Script. So we have a... Is that the only function that's called? Yeah. Ready, submit, prevent, default. What is this? I don't think this is the answer. Function response. second. Do we? Have any cookies set? That is not the one that I wanted. Let's go to storage. No, we just have the PHP one. Where'd the music go? I want this one. All right. So we will have a look again. Is it toString? Or eval? So you got P. P. A. This here? I hate minified JavaScript. Let me have a look. If we can, JavaScript. JavaScript deobfuscate. I'll do like this. No, that's just that. There we go. Unpack. Aha, here we go. We have minified JS file. So we have a verify invite code. So we'll go back to our thing, copy that in. That is not the right answer. Are you joking? Ah, here we go. Make invite code. That's the right answer. Maybe if I actually read the thing, you know, that would be helpful. Okay. The endpoint in make invite code returns encrypted data. All right. Which we haven't done yet. So let's, no. Where are we going? So this is where we're gonna go. So no, that's the right one. All right, so we have a response here. With this, let me just take a screenshot. Put that in our notes. Okay, so what we've discovered here, let me grab that as well. So we have our data here, which I'm guessing is our invite code. It's encrypted in ROT13. Data is encrypted. We should probably check the encryption type in order to decrypt it. So do that there. What is the name? Wait, okay. The message provides another endpoint to query. That endpoint returns a code that is encoded. You know, I'm going to be honest. I don't like reading things too quickly. Don't like reading things too thoroughly a lot of the times. Gets me into trouble. What is this? Am I too late? This is 2Million. It is a free retired machine on Hack the Box. It's basically the old Hack the Box, where you can hack their server and that kind of thing. So if you want to join, you can. We're just still, we haven't even got a user flag, to be honest. We've still got quite a few steps to go. I was a little bit, I'm still a little bit stuck. All right, so let's look at ROT13 decrypt. So I'm guessing we just shove this in there. So in order to generate the invite code, make a post request to invite generate. Man, I was on the right track before when I was trying to figure out what this was. I didn't even think of generate. So we will take another screenshot of that. So decrypted data. So now I will remove these here. Get that endpoint. So now we have to do this. Please don't use guided mode, it's not fun. But I got stuck, and it's okay to use guided mode. I will try from here not to do it. We've got some progress made. Made request to generate invite code. So this, I'm going to guess, is base 64 because we have the padding on the end. So what we can do there is right click, convert, decode. Boom. We have our code. Boom. Invite code. Nice. All right. Antagonist. Go away. Test at test.com. we go. Test at test.com. And we made it in, which is exciting. Yeah, so this machine is actually a retired machine. This one. Retired machine. So we have write-ups and everything. You can't see that, can you? Yeah, frame retired, which means we can stream these. It's totally fine. And it means that you guys, if you want to do it alongside what I'm doing, you can. All right. All right, so now let's have, actually I need to save that. There. Put this back here. Let's have a look on this website. We have a dish. We're currently performing database migrations. For this reason, some of the website's features will be unavailable. Project price for the inconvenience. All right. Okay, I'm just hovering over some of these because I'm not sure. Whether all the links work or not. So these don't. These don't. These don't. Access works. Rankings don't work. Company, job offers, looking for a job. Support, ideas and feedback, change log. Directive was left. It was left as default, disclosing web server version and OS flavor. Access data management app. There's a shout box. I was saying before, okay, so I have started using Kaido. I use Burp Suite Professional for work because they provide and pay for it. I use Kaido for anything that I do at home, mainly because it has most of the professional features that Burp Suite has in the free version. So, but it's limited. So you can't save more than like 2 projects, I think, at a time. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. Performance-wise, it is actually really quick and lightweight and nice. I found that Burp Suite gets, like, the longer you use it, the more painful it gets. And I've just had it, like, I'm in the middle of, 5-day pen test, day 3, and it's just crashing. And that's just frustrating, especially because I'm using it within a virtual machine. Yeah, it's annoying. yeah, there are some things that Burp Suite does better because it's been developed for longer, but I think Kaido will catch up. It's cheaper if you don't want to pay for a $500 a year subscription with Burp Suite. You can just pay like I think it's $20 for Kaido. It's really good. Honestly, I would say give it a try. It's worth just playing around with, and it's kind of nice. Like, I like the UI a bit better. There's a few things that are a little bit different, but you get used to it pretty quickly. It has all the automation things. Like Intruder on Burp Suite isn't rate limited in Kaido on the free version. You can save your projects, which is awesome. If you're a bug bounty hunter and you're like only working on 1 or 2 targets, you can save those projects and come back to them later, which is phenomenal. And they've just introduced a new feature, which is more of a pen testing thing, or like a serious thing, but you can add things to the findings section. So let's open this. Where are you? Findings. Yeah, findings. You can like right click, I'm pretty sure, send to findings, title, cool, reporter user created, me, this has XSS, sends that to there, and then you've got your request and response there, done, notes, everything. And I think that that's a really cool thing. I find that like if I use this on a pen test or a bug bounty, you could easily just not have 1,000 tabs in the replay, which is basically a repeater, 1,000 tabs here. You could just send it to findings and then move from there and leave notes there. So I don't know, there's just a few things that I've really enjoyed from this, and I find it really, really useful and helpful. That's my thoughts on Kaido. All right, so let's look at these. Can I can generate and regenerate. Get that. Cool. So you have that, generate access. This might be useful to look at. Let's go back to our, where are you? This one, unpacker. No. Have a look. Oh, didn't like that. Alright, so you got ping machine. We need an API token. Let me put that in something that's a bit more readable. Yeah, ping machine. Can I change this? Yeah. Usually does syntax highlighting, but it's just not right now. I'll just make that teeny bit bigger. So, ping machine, success flash, failed flash, reset. Yeah, I was trying to do that before. Oh, is that a bit better? That's a bit better. It's like huge on my machine, but I get that you can't see it. Post support shout. Team. What's this? Notify me. This is not really helpful yet. Just trying to see if I can find maybe some other API endpoints that may give us a bit more of a clue of what we're looking for. Because this is like the back-end JavaScript file. This is huge. Might be easier to look through this. Is it easier to look through that, or is it easier to look through here? Okay, we got that. That one. We have machines ping, shouts, 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 shouts. And that's it. Okay, so we only have that. What if we do post? Turn each. Nope. All right. Let's go back to where we were before. What I will do is I will make this. Let me just go back in JavaScript. Do that so then it's a bit smaller. We have the change log. this. Page source. Content. We don't want to see all this. This is kind of pointless for us. Have a look at this one as well. I don't really think we're going to get anything much out of this. I just realized you probably wouldn't be able to read that either. That's a good idea. Will that disconnect me from them? Let me have a look. Ah, see? We have a server here. Are you able to connect to two? I don't think so. But I mean, it's worth it. Worth a go. Alright, let's copy. Does that work? Hang on. Sudo theme. So we'll add that to our Etsy host file. I mean, this port wasn't open before, but we'll. What is that? Yep. It says connection refused. And then what is this? .htb. That's probably because they don't have that. What is that called? that port open. But I wonder if something in here we might be able to use. Got a certificate. You're right. I did regenerate it. You're right. So if we just jeez. Freaking heck. Let's have a look if the regenerated file is different. It's still that. That is over. Why did that change weird colors? Okay, so it is closed. Just on a whim. Nope. Oh, here we go. Starts daily owns. All right, let's get some direction. Base 64. What is the path to the endpoint the page users clicks on connection path? That was... Where are you? This one? How many endpoints are there under? That's something we didn't check. So if we go back up to admin, we have auth. Let's try. No, let's just try this. Actions. Nothing. Nothing. Kind of went through all of those. We could probably do one of these. I don't really want to. Oh yeah, just do. Yeah, I'm currently using a Hack the Box subscription, but this one you can actually get access to for free if you're talking about this machine. Knew that would be wrong. Just don't know why. I feel like I've had more like things to fuzz with than what I'm getting here. Extensions, file extensions. Yeah, it's actually nighttime. It's Australia. I'm in Australia. Yeah. It's currently 9 p.m. here in lovely Queensland. Where did I get the API endpoint? Well, because I was stuck, I went to the guided mode and they said to check under this. I don't know where they would have gotten that, whether it's just like a you ping the API and then it will come through with all these things. But my problem is I hadn't tried this yet. This just takes a while. Let's keep messing around here. Yeah, I think the VPN file, let me have a look. So this isn't Java, I don't know if you know, but this isn't JavaScript here. You've got a certificate here for authentication. And then another certificate here, like certificate information. And then another certificate, and then the key. So you have the private key here. And then you have the open VPN static key. These are all different things for authentication to actually connect to the VPN. But it is a good idea. Let me just see if I can find admin. No, it's not on that page. But it might be somewhere around here. I mean, we could just as easily just try doing these ones. Oh, what was the brainwave? Here we go. Let me just not wrap that. API logout. Just have an API there, not what I was looking for. Maybe that on the JS on that is endpoint for generated. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we know that we've got auth there. Try that, method not allowed. What? You know what? I think we might have an issue here because I don't have my authentication. Here we go. Okay, we have green. I see that VPN is for user. Yes. So you're saying that maybe we could create a VPN for another user? Because I don't think so, not at this stage. Wait, there's a, by downloading the connection pack from here, you have all the section. In case your firewall, blah, blah, blah. What's the difference between this? This looks exactly the same. But here we go. User VPN download. Yeah, I think we should be able to generate some sort of thing from the admin, and it might be that we need to authenticate via certificate authentication, like using a private key to SSH, but I'm not sure. Maybe check in user. Actually, I want this. And then we want to have a look at login, register, see if there's anything else. Because I want to know if there are any other endpoints. What happens if I go to auth? Logged in, username protagonist is admin0. Method not allowed, okay. But there may be a way to modify my account so that I can. No, because I can't view my account. Do they have a 443? I'll go to 1. Right. What if we get downloads? We want that, and we want that here. that to be what I'm going to do is change it from this TCP, and what did it say in the thing? Surely not. .443. Do I just change that this to 443? No, that's failing because it's not there. That's all right. It was a long shot. What could the other one be? Yeah, so here's the thing. We can try to generate potentially. Let's give that a go. Admin VPN generate. Unauthorized. So you're right. That does exist. Regenerate? No. Download. So we are unauthorized because we're not an admin. Well, what are the other endpoints? So we've got user, VPN download, generate, regenerate, login, user register. Yeah, I think though, like this would have picked it up, right? kill this one, and then admin VPN, no, VPN. We'll get a better. You have generate, which we already knew. What? Oh. So we have generate and we have auth. Is that 2? No. There are more. There are more endpoints. I'm gonna get a hint. Check out endpoints that might return a list of endpoints. So we have that. Here we go. We have a route list. Do you have version 2? No, version 1. See, this stuff is really helpful. Let's put this into our file. Where are we? Okay, let's go API routes. How to generate, verify, user auth, generate. Okay, so we have, here we go. We've got a settings update. So the answer to that one was 3. You're right. But I think it doesn't pick it up. Like settings would be in the word list, but it doesn't pick it up because it's settings and then update. So it would have just come back as like a 405 error rather than whatever it is, like the 200. So we need to do a put and then settings update. Cool. So we go put admin settings update. Invalid content type. So if I got my user details, where am I? We've been through so many. This. to the end. Okay, that, and then do this. Invalid content type. JSON. Email. test@test.com. Oh, that was stupid. Email. I have email. Oh. There we go. So we've just changed our status. Let's take a screenshot of that. To admin of site. Cool. All right. So now let's refresh this probably. Where's my access gone? Access. Let's give me a different thing again. Maybe. Or do we need to auth? Is it get or auth? What is it? Ah, get. Okay, so yep, we've confirmed that that's true. We will put that in here. Now, oh, what was the other thing we needed to check? Ah, here we go. So we need to generate a VPN file. VPN generate. Now, is that a post request? Yes. Boom. We have a certificate here. Question is though, is this going to work? We'll see. Oh, this in admin VPN. Let's have a look at this file. So again, we have this endpoint, this email, this is for protagonist. Where's it go? Conversion. Is that file? What is that? Let's just change this. You're joking. What API endpoint has a command injection vulnerability in it? It's gonna be this one, right? Like that's what it's gotta be. So do we... Do we just try like this? I mean, because that's on the back end, it's generating a thing. I know that's super descriptive. Let's have a look at these. Download, I've got auth, generate, settings, update, get. The question is where? Would it be in the body? Okay, so we have username. Are we missing something else? No. Okay, so it is most likely that I'm a genius. Yeah. Okay. It's most likely that we have it here. Okay. We have something. We have something. Yes, we want to get RCE. This is sick. All right, cool. We are going to ping the machine that I'm on, and then we're going to run, what's that called? TCP dump. Ping dump ICMP -I ton 0. Okay, we're listening on that. We will send this. It has paused for way too long. Boom, we have RCE. Yes. Okay, that's really exciting. Oh my goodness. That's sick. Okay, cool. So this is our proof of concept. Yeah. Ah, friggin' heck. Put that in. Okay. We'll put that here. Command injection in the username field. VPN generate PI endpoint. And we'll also take a screenshot of this. So what I basically just did was we did a command injection into this field, because on the back end, whatever is taking this username input is passing it somehow to system. Because it's passing it to system and it's running in bash, because this is a Linux machine, we've got the username, so my username, and then I've used these backticks, which in bash means that like it takes precedence in the command. So it's going to run the ping command before it runs whatever else other command it's running in the script to get the VPN file. So in this case, we set up TCP dump to our ton 0 interface, and we only want to dump ICMP traffic because that's ping traffic. And because we could do that, we got our callback from 2million.htb, which is the machine. So now we can get a reverse shell. So what we will do is we will set up netcat nvlp 9001. We'll do that. And we will then change this, and I will open up revshells.com, because this is an awesome website. 14.27. And we want I'm hoping that it has Python. So we will do that with Python. Probably got Python 2. So copy that. We will send this over and send that through. Nope. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll change this. I think the oh, we got this, no. We'll just do this standard bash one. Then bash. Copy that. Okay, so that worked. No. Dang it. Is it 1427? 1427, 9001. Does it not like? It's not like this. Sometimes spaces are just not the friend that we want. No. 9001. I have got that. Is it because this is I got that right. 10, 10, 14, 27. That is on 9001. Let's try this on 4444 just in case. Maybe it I hate when reverse shells don't work. Unless that's not the point. Unless the point is that we... Ah, here we go. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? Do we need to get the environment variables? I'm not really sure. And my music has stopped. This one. Get right parameters, blah blah blah. this over. That's a good question. Let me look at my notes. File inclusion. So these are some notes that I did for the CBBH stuff. Is it PHP INI? See if I can list the so how do we get that file? No, not PHP filters. It was no. No. Seriously can't remember. Let's Google it. PHP info. Pretty sure it's PHP info. Get env. No. What is commonly used in PHP applications to store environment? Conf PHP configuration file. What is that called? But that's Does anyone know in chat what the file is? Let's. Where is it? Hack tricks. No, where are we? Where are you? That's frustrating because I feel like it should be something pretty simple. No. I don't remember. This is my problem. Let's just ask ChatGPT. What is the name of the file that stores environment variables in PHP? Really? .env. Nice. Nice. question is, how do we get this file to print to us? Ah, there we go. Yes, alright. Did it. So the problem was I needed to comment out so that it would get rid of the stuff. Yeah. So I got RCE on the server. So that means I could just this would that work on cat etc password? Yeah, cool. All right, so we have the admin user here, cat.env. Sweet, 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 sweet. You know, I have a problem with this. I'm trying to take a screenshot and it just doesn't let me do it when I want to. No, so get env file for admin user and password. So we're going to assume that their credentials are admin and super duper pass 1 2 3. I'm definitely not the best. I have struggled through this. Just I mean, we use guided mode, which is great, it's helpful. But it just shows how much, like, I still have to learn. So we will do admin 2,000,000. Because I don't want to get this wrong. But thanks. I really appreciate the encouragement. Boom. We got user. Now, I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to cat the flag, but I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, we're not doing that. There we go. We're not spoiling it. But I am putting that in. Boom. All right. I'm going to put this as not too easy because it had quite a bit of steps. Quite a few steps. All right. So now... Nope, that's not correct. So we don't have that. I'm gonna profile. See. All right. So, with Leah, with that, I'm probably going to call it a night. I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. Make sure I have enough energy tomorrow to hang out with kids and stuff. But we will pick up the root user next stream. So I will pick up where I left off. We have our admin account. We now need to move to root. But that was really fun. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for struggling with me through that one. I apologize if that annoys you. I'm still learning quite a bit, so we will see how we go on the next one. But thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time I stream. See you later.